Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. We are talking all things going live. Appreciate you all joining me. Let me know if you have any questions. This is my 4 o'clock live where we talk about going live with ease and confidence. But we go live. Okay. So we're going to talk about all things going live. We're going to give some live streaming tips. I want you to go, I want you to grow, and I want you to build your brand and community. So let me know if you have questions as you come in. I appreciate you all being here with me today. We're going to get started in just a few moments because we are moving and grooving today. I'm traveling tomorrow, so we're going to see what life looks like tomorrow. So I may go live a little longer just to see what happens with the flow of the live. But I am here to support you, help you grow. Let me know if you have questions. I always want to make sure I'm answering questions from my community. If you are somebody who is nervous, afraid, shy, scared, this is the live stream for you because I'm going to teach you how to go live with ease and confidence, okay? So let me know if you have questions. The mic is not connected for the YouTube. It's actually connected for the TikTok. So I co-stream on TikTok. I'm going to go over there. We're going to talk about the platform over there because it's very dynamic. So I don't want you guys to be nervous or intimidated by it. So we talk about it. We talk about ways to use it and leverage it. I have some information I share about what you can do in your live stream, how you can use the platform, of course, to grow your community. Okay, so and then you can monetize over there. So we talk about that as well. I want to make sure you feel confident and able to go live with ease. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any questions, and we're gonna get going. And we're gonna get started shortly. Um, and so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Hey, how you doing? How's everything going? You're busy. You are busy, friend. So I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for all the things that's coming your way this year. This is gonna be a good year. This is gonna be a good year. So just receive it. Receive all that's coming your way. Thank you all for being here. Okay, so how are you feeling? You look stressed earlier. Me? I have multiple things happening. Hello, friends. How are you, friends? Thank you so much for being here. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I'm a creator network agency on TikTok, and we're going to talk all things going live, and I'm connecting over there. So, hi, how you doing, friend? And so, thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you have any questions as you guys come in. This is the stream that we talk about live streaming, okay? That's what we're doing. So if you're new to my live, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. First of all, like the live. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button, and then you can click the bell to get notification when I go live and I post content. So I go live every day at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Except over the next couple of days, I'm going to be on a slightly different schedule. We'll see because I'm traveling tomorrow. And so because I'm traveling, I'm probably going to end up doing one a day. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a voice chat or something like that on the TikTok side. But I am here for you guys. So make sure you like the live, comment, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. Housekeeping rules, you got to be 18 years and older to go live on TikTok and YouTube. And so I ask that you're 18 years of older in this live here so that you can get this great information. The other thing I say, let's keep it professional. Let's stay focused on the topic on hand, which is live streaming. How to live stream, getting live streaming tips. Okay? So you guys are going to see me start my live. I want you to be taking notes because the algorithm is taking note. Okay? So as you're doing this, you're being intentional about saying the topic and the keywords associated with your live stream. Okay? And so that means that you need to be kind of clear about what you're talking about. And in doing that, you're training the algorithm to be very clear about what you're talking about and who to bring into your room because they're searching for your topic. Okay? So again, we're going to talk about that on the back end. I want you guys to know that's what this is about. You're live streaming, you're getting tips, and I'm going to help you become more confident and at ease with your process. Okay? All right, friends, let's see some more likes on the screen. If you don't mind liking the live, and if you have not, If you have not subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button. And that way you can get information for when I go live and when I post content as well. All right. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all the support. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Oh yes, I didn't do all my spiel. Where are you from? I'm in Florida, Central Florida. And so because of that, I usually get that question like, where are you from? So where are you from? Let me know where you're from. Spectator. Let me know where you're from. And other questions I usually get, am I married? I am married, happily married. Am I, thank you for the compliments on my hair, my lipstick, my skin, my face. Thank you all for the compliments. But ultimately, we're talking about live streaming. So yes, so I'm in Florida. And so let me know where you're from if you want to put that in the chat. And let me know if you go live. And if you are new to the live right now, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, like the live. And if you don't mind, subscribing to the channel and also clicking the bell so you can get notifications when I go live and post content. So I am going to go live on TikTok. So you guys are going to see me move pretty quickly. We'll see where the conversation takes us, because it may take us in different directions depending on where we're going with this. Pals, let me know if there's something in particular you want me to talk about. I'm happy to talk about some other things. Still kind of doing a little bit of an evaluation on how the algorithm is operating too. So I'm taking note. And so a lot of this is making sure you're being almost repetitive in certain instances so that it knows exactly what you're talking about, who were the right people for your room. Sounds good. All right, friends. All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody who's here. I appreciate you. Thank you for the hellos. Appreciate you all saying hello. Appreciate you. Don't spam the chat. But I appreciate the highs and not anything else. Appreciate your friends. All right. So we're going to get started in just a moment. I'm going to go on the TikTok side and we're going to get to talking. Okay? Hello, TikTok. It is Dr. Lisa. Dr. Lisa. We are talking all things live streaming. Come on in. I'm going to give you live streaming tips. If you are new to my live, come in. Let me know if you have questions. We're going to talk about all things going live. I want to help you become a great live host, a live host that is confident and at ease with going live. So we're going to give a lot of live streaming tips. So come in and get those live streaming tips. Let me know if you have questions. We are going to get going and talk about all things going live with ease and confidence. As you join the live, let me know if you're new and if you have any questions on how to go live with ease. Hello, pals. How you doing? Hello, Carolyn. How are you, friend? Thank you for that daily heart me. Thank you so much, Carolyn. I sent you a message on school. You signed up 2 accounts. Now, I usually only have 1 in the system. So let me know, friend, if you got my message and which one you want to join with. And so we're going to talk about live streaming. You guys are going to hear me in real time talking about all the tips and strategies to go live and to go live here on TikTok. So if you have questions, feel free to come in and ask questions. I'm old. I'll check and message you. All right, friend. I appreciate your friend. Age is just a number. So thank you so much for coming in. Everybody who's coming and joining, feel free to come in and ask questions. Hey, friend, how you doing? As you guys come in, feel free to like the live, share it out to your friends and community so that they can get this information on how to go live with ease and confidence, friends. Okay, so we're talking about live streaming beginner tips. A lot of people are nervous, afraid, shy, scared to go live. I want you to go live with ease. And I want you to feel confident that you can do this. Pharaoh, Mom, how you doing, friend? And so I want you to feel confident that you can do this. You can do anything you put your mind to, friend, okay? And so live streaming is one of those things you can do as well. So thank you so much. You reached level 4. Congratulations, friend. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. How's everything going with your are you going live yet? know that. I was going to say, how's everything going with your live? But let me ask the question. Have you clicked the go live button yet? So let me know if you're going live. And thank you very much, Carol. Appreciate you for that. I appreciate you for the cheer mic. Thank you so much for that, friend. Hey, Unwritten Unstoppable. I've gone live 3 times and it's rough. Well, first of all, congratulations on going live 3 times. Second of all, we're going to give some live streaming tips because the goal is for you to start strong. You got to start strong. As you continue to show up and continue to go, you'll see where the algorithm is learning you as well as your community. And they're knowing what you're talking about. They see what you're doing, and either you're teaching them something, you're instructing them, so you're educating, entertaining them, or inspiring them. So you got to make sure you stay focused. Thank you so much. You said Soda needs one more finger heart goal. Oh, that baby, I don't know if she's gonna be able to get it from me from here. But let me see. Maybe I can do it for my backup. Um, let's see if I can support. And so you want to make sure that you stay consistent and keep going, okay? Because if you don't, the algorithm will forget what you're talking about. Trying to figure that out. Yes. So what do? Let me know what you do in your live stream. Do you are you someone who does artwork? Because I know you're with Leanne's community. You kind of came from that side of the streets. Health goals, rock vibes, art eyes. Okay. Gen X living life full throttle. I love that. Loving life. Awesome, awesome. Well, that's good. So, okay, so what have you been doing in your live? When you're live streaming, what are you doing? And somebody asked earlier, I'm gonna talk through the definition again. Hey, Hallie Q, how you doing, friend? So I do some art and I discover I can't paint on the live. Oh, what do you mean? Like, are you doing the setup similar to what Leanne's doing, where you have the two screens and it's kind of hard to concentrate between watching the chat and then doing your craft, your painting? I'm assuming that's what you're saying. It's like, how do you kind of multitask in that way? Let me say this to you all. I don't want you guys to think that this happens overnight. That practice and getting used to the process, and you'll come up with your own techniques. I say practice makes progress for a reason, because you'll become better over time. It doesn't happen overnight, but it does get better. Hey, 92% is Black Girl Podcast is in full effect. Hey, y'all. Thank you so much for the head heart, friend. The I love you so much heart. So I appreciate you, Holly Q. How is everything going, friend? So yeah, Pharaoh Mom. Yeah, nothing happens overnight. It doesn't. It doesn't. And what will happen, you know who said it to me in their live? Hey, Elle, how you doing? I was in Unwritten Unstoppable. She just came flying in. Unwritten Unstoppable, I didn't get over there yet. Did she get her finger heart? I didn't get over there. Cherry on top, how you doing? It's hard to keep up with both. And I hate being watched, so I freeze and I can't concentrate on paint. You know what? Yes. Okay, she got what she needed. Okay, perfect. Because I was trying to multitask. I can't do two things at one time either. So, thank you so much, Amanda. Thank you for the follow. I see you, friend. Thank you for that daily heart me. Amanda, you have a beautiful name. That was my mom's name, so I appreciate you coming through. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here, friend. So I was gonna say, it doesn't happen overnight. It does take time to multitask. I mean, we have people, and it was so beautiful the way, hey, I just got off my own live. Okay, look at you. Congratulations. um, you said this is all ironic. Yes, yes. This is small, but I love that my community is knocking out the flash goes super fast lately. We got it. We got it. We know what to do. We know what to do. I appreciate that. But I do figure out I can do coloring books. I'm a TikTok shop affiliate. I'm trying to get side hustle. You're trying to get the side hustle. Gotcha, friend. Hey, Nika Grace. My face is beat with beauty now. Is it really? Oh, hey, friend. Wait a minute. Are you Nika's friend? Let me know, friend. Mix it up with Gigi. Welcome back, friend. Thank you so much for being here. You know what? I was about to make a comment, though. So, Unwritten Unstoppable, she said something that was really, really profound. And she was talking to somebody else who was stating that they were nervous and afraid to go live. So she was giving just some encouragement. And it was just really profound. She said, you know what? Day one, you shouldn't expect to be, perfect at this. She said, but when you see yourself over time, you're going to be able to cook, multitask, do all these things in a matter of a month because you stayed at it. And just the way, I probably paraphrased a little bit, but but that was the essence of what she said, because essentially what happens from day one shouldn't be your measurement. Your day one is not going to look like your day 10. It's not going to look like your day 20. It's It's not going to look like your day 50 or 60 or 100. You get better over time. And so where you're now, hey Dee, it was good meeting with you today, friend. And so where you're now trying to say, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, you can't. Because you got to learn that activity. You got to learn it. It's not going to happen overnight. So if you practice, before you know it, you're going to be talking to your chat, painting, pausing, doing natural things that seem very fluid and easy for the common person in the audience, the average person. But for the most part, you practice that technique and it gets better. Thank you for the tip about my shoppables. I did what you said and it went well. No, no, that's okay. That comes with time too. Congratulations. Congratulations. Sales come. Sales don't happen overnight. They come. But it's good that you're like, hey, let's make this a kind of a theme in terms of what the topic and how it relates to what you're doing. Thanks for the encouragement. You're welcome, friend. Did you go live? Did you go live? Let me know. Did you go live? So thank you all for coming in. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live, we're going to share it and get some more friends in the room. I appreciate you all coming in and supporting the live. You can repost, you can share. Thank you for I love you so much. Appreciate all the support. And so as you think about this, Pharaoh Mom, here's what I want you to do. I don't necessarily want you to give up on the painting. I think you said coloring is easier, but I don't want you to give up on the painting because it doesn't have to be a masterpiece. You can just take it one piece at a time and say, I'm going to focus on this little bit or this area. As you get better with watching the chat and seeing what's happening, what people are sharing, kind of going back, asking for engagement, you'll also weave in the painting elements of your life too. Oh, you'll be able to cook, clean, talk to the TV and dogs. Yes, friend. Miss Sterling is talking. She's talking about her own behavior. So, no, I am about to go live now. I just popped in. All right, friend. I love it. Absolutely. It does. It gets easier. I don't want you to get discouraged. Thank you for the butterfly. Oh, look at the butterfly. That was cute. Thank you for that, Nika. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. Nika hit 29 yesterday, and we, as a collective, missed it. Why I say I missed it? I didn't miss it, y'all. I missed it, but she hit level 29. She leveled up in the room. So I'm so proud of Nika. She is doing her thing. She is the ultimate supporter and engager. I don't know if you were here, Nika. E-Nurse came up and she gave you so much gratitude and appreciation for how you showed up for her this morning. So that too was appreciated, friend. So thank you so much for all the support you are putting out here on these TikTok streets, friend. And so we did congratulate E-Nurse real quick. Let me congratulate her too. She hit 10K followers today. And she did it during her live, y'all. So really proud of her. From a live streamer, he said, "Oh, it was an honor being there." Yes, yes. I know it was special because you don't see that happen every day. Just the overall thought of someone hitting milestones, and it was just because they showed up and stayed consistent, stayed at it, didn't give up. You said that's big. It is big. It's huge. It's huge. I'll say this, not that not to minimize it, but once you get to that 10K, it's like, wow, I've been here and I got here, and it's 10K people who, whether they engagers or not, that are behind me, that are following me. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those moments where you're like, wow, 10,000 people are connected to me. So it's really one of those mind-boggling things when you really think about it. And then there's people who got higher numbers than that, obviously millions and hundred thousands and 25K, 50K, so on and so forth. So yeah, it's huge. So just stay at it, you all. Just stay at it. I don't want you guys to give up because nothing happens overnight. It does not happen. That may be the message. The message today is nothing happens overnight. So that you guys understand that this is a process. It's a big thing. Yeah, this is a process. And every milestone, whether small or big, matters. Okay? Good evening. How you doing, Miss K Latte? Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you. Elle, thank you so much for being here. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't. And there's so many people who give up after a few days of doing this. So many people. My husband gave me this story. So he's really into YouTube, into the YT. TikTok, we talking about live streaming, beginner tips. TikTok, you can bring some more beginners in the room, some more people who want to go live and get these live streaming tips. I'm just going to talk to TikTok for a second. Thank y'all all for being here. I don't want TikTok to get jealous. So, hold on one second. Let me read this. He said, I'm 7 away from 1600, and I'm still celebrating that I've come a long way organically. You have, friend. That is awesome. 7 away. Let's see. Let's see what happens today. Maybe you can get it in the room. If there's people who are not connected to you already. Um, so what I will say is, my husband was sharing this story about a YT person. We know what the YT is. So a YT person that she's somebody he watches all the time. He has like a little short list of people he loves to watch, and he is a YT person. He's not necessarily on the TikTok streets, but he does like the YT. So because of that, he said this creator talked about how they had this a, a letter in the mail that came in the mail, and it required that they could now recertify. I guess the certification for their nursing license renews every 5 years. And so they would have to get the certification to renew. It was time to do that. So that's what this letter was stating. And so essentially, she got the letter and she came on YouTube. She said, this is the first time in my life that I did not have to think about recertifying, because after it was like 5.5 years of doing this, I'm now at a place that I'm not doing this anymore. Like, her life has changed financially, and being a YouTuber essentially is her life, her career. She's not thinking about nursing anymore. So just imagine the time she put into getting there and getting to that point was where she said, I stepped away. I don't need to recertify. So just think about it from that perspective. It does not happen overnight. TikTok just gave me the flash goal. It is the TikTok you're live. TikTok to your live. I don't know why I say just TikTok. So hello, Jesse. How you doing, Miss Jesse? That's amazing. It is. It is. And he's always kind of giving those little messages of encouragement to stay with it. And I tell you guys, thank you so much for supporting the live stream and helping with that flash goal. This is a flash goal. It's one per person. It's TikTok's way of making sure people are actively engaging on the live. And so yeah, you can send your heart me. You can send one more TikTok live. I don't know what that just TikTok, is that what it's called? Um, and so you can send one more, and that'll get us there, friends. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you. We achieved that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Okay, so because of her steadfast dedication, commitment, and he said, she pointed out her day one didn't look like her year 5.5. You know what I'm saying? Like, where she's come doesn't look like where she's at today. It shouldn't. You got the same thing this morning. Did I get it? No, I think I got something else. I got the I love you so much, the little heart thing. The little heart with the circle, the smiley face with the heart. Be back going into the, oh, okay. Okay, thanks, Nika. Um and so just realizing that when you're doing live streams, you shouldn't feel like you have it down pat from day one. You should not. Hey, Cornelia, you should not feel like your live stream is perfect from the moment you cut on the camera. No, it's not going to look that way from the moment you go live. It's not. So you're evolving, you're growing, you're getting better. You've become more confident with what you're sharing and saying to your community. And then over time, you'll get to the point where, yeah, this is easy to cut the go live button on and talk about your topic and connect with your audience and do all the things. It will be a lot easier. The thing is, he said, how are you? I'm doing well. Thank you so much. He said, how are you? I'm good. You know what? We're talking about live streaming tips. I'm going to go into a few tips for you guys because we're going to talk about how to start. Pharaoh Mom, are you still with me? And if you guys don't mind sharing out the live, we'll get a few more friends in the room too. And so we're going to talk about live streaming tips, but I want you all to realize that this doesn't happen overnight. Lots to learn. Yes, yes, friend. Thank you for the repost. I appreciate that, Lisa. Here's what I will tell you. In that same scenario with my husband shared about the person. Thank you so much. Are you spamming the chat? Be nice. Let's see. Let's get you out of here, friend. So that way we just don't spam the chat. We gotta make sure we take care of bad actors. I'm not sure what they was about to spell out, but we don't need to know that. Okay. They was doing too much just that quick. Thank you so much for coming in. How you doing, friend? Ottawa, what is it? Ottawa, Ottawa. Thank you so much for being here. Um, and as you guys come in, feel free to put in the chat that you're new. If you're new to my room, say hello. I appreciate you all joining. But I was about to say with my the example my husband gave of the YTer that came new here. Thank you so much, friend, that posted her message where she didn't have to renew her nursing license anymore because she has now gotten to a point in her channel that she's really performing well. That was a strategic plan, y'all. Hey, how you doing, Dr. Darrow? That was a strategic plan. That wasn't something that just happens. You know what I'm saying? Like that was intentional. Thank you, Ottaway. This says Barbara is my passion. Barbara Rain is my passion. Thank you for being here, friend. Thank you for that daily heart me, Dr. Darrow. So when you think about this process, and as you continue to do this, you got to be strategic about how you think about your growth strategy. Okay? So your strategic plan may be 3 to 5 years. It's not just the one live or the first three or maybe the first 10. It is consistently showing up and supporting your community. Okay? Thank you so much, Miss K Latte. And so as you do this, you will see that growth happen. Okay? It's going to require you, though, to continue to show up, continue to talk to your community, continue to learn the platform and the ways to engage. You might try something one time, and then you go back and say, you know what? For this particular live, I'm going to do another approach. Or I'm going to try something else for the next 10 lives. I'm going to see what else works. Okay? And so that's why I was saying, Pharaoh Mom, don't give up on the painting. Don't give up on the painting. Thank you for the title, Gift of the Roses, friend. Thank you for this. So don't give up on the painting. I want you not to put your paintbrush down. I don't want you just to pick up the crayons. Pick up the paintbrush, try that out for a little bit, maybe do the crayons for a little bit, but you come back to the paintbrush, okay? So that way you're able to kind of work through this, but it's not something where you should be perfect from day one, okay? Let me know if that makes sense. I know you probably like, whatever, Doc. So, but I appreciate you being here. So I don't want you to give up yet because this takes time, and it does take time in a sense that there are people who have been at it for years, okay, who are still at it, and they've kind of weathered the storm with the algorithm, with people coming and going, with the changes to the platform, all the things. I need to get something started first, then go live. You're talking about in terms of your artwork? Maybe, maybe. I see what you're saying. You're like, oh, I need to have something already work in progress, and you can kind of explain where you're at in the next step or something like that. Maybe if that helps you in terms of keeping you grounded and giving you talking points and stuff, sure, you can start that way. I think over time you'll get to the point where it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with it. Okay? Yes, painting. Once I'm in my groove, yeah, yeah. So that's fine. I mean, if that makes you feel comfortable, I think that grounds you sometimes. But again, I don't want you to feel, like that's the only way you have to do it. So you got multiple options. True, I can't wait to do my what is it? Color Connect Center lives. It's guided meditation, meditative coloring. Oh, nice, nice. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Hey, you had a birthday yesterday too. Happy birthday! Thank you, Miss K Latte. I appreciate you. Happy birthday, friend. Happy birthday. I was saying my January B days is like full. It's like wow. You said thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, the January birthdays are in full effect. Um, E-Nurse, she hit her 10K before her birthday. Her birthday is Monday. Thank you for that heartbeat. Her birthday is Monday, so she hit the 10K before that, and that was kind of her birthday wish. And she got her wish. And then several other people are coming up. We have people who are like early February. We have some people who are late January. I think Nika's kind of on the later side of January. Can't remember which day. Pure Intentions is the 31st of January. And so there's quite a few. Charm, she's the 16th. She's coming up on Friday. So yeah, there's a lot of people. So all the January birthdays, you guys are doing it though. And so I don't know if you didn't think like, hey, where was I going to be in January of 2026? You know what I'm saying? If it's your birthday, you're like, hey, I'm here doing TikTok live. Like, what does that mean? So just kind of keep that in mind. Like, you're gonna hit so many different milestones and so many different anniversaries and special events and stuff. Take it all in. Thank you so much for the roses, Dr. Darrell. Take it all in because this is special. You're here doing something that I'm sure you didn't imagine you would be doing last year this time or the year before. You know what I'm saying? So take it in, enjoy it, and just be prepared to continue to keep going. Okay? Thank you so much for the love you so much in the roses. I appreciate it, friend. Um, what I was going to say, we're going to talk about live streaming tips. So, really quickly, one thing you want to keep in mind as you are going live, I think it's important for you to know, hey, love petals, I think it's important for you to know your topic and hone in on the keywords for that topic. Just saying. As you're talking about it, it matters. So, something I shared earlier is that I do not, I've been trying to make a point when I go live on TikTok, I don't say the name. I don't say my full name. Because my full name actually takes the live stream in a different direction. Because maybe TikTok's thinking I'm talking about money and monetization and getting income and all this other stuff, as opposed to live streaming tips. Or if I talk about the Creator Network, how you doing, friend? If I talk about the Creator Network, maybe they're thinking like, oh, well, you're talking about agency stuff, but you're not talking about live streaming tips. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful about what you say and how you say it and how frequently you say it. Okay. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for that level up, level up to 12. And Love Petals and Urban Eye Candy are collaborating today. They're doing a live, and I guess a crochet live. Is that where you guys landed? Where you're gonna do? What are you gonna do? Love Petals, in the live stream. Is it viewers pick? Let me know what you guys decided. Thank you so much for those populars, Dr. Darrell. I appreciate you all coming in. Hey, Coach Jesse, look at you joining. Thank you so much, friend. And so, as you decide, so that's gonna be my first tip. A couple things I would tell you guys. If you're confused, how you doing, Medicine Natural? How you doing, friend? Thank you for the like. If you are confused about what you're talking about, and maybe you're trying to get some inspiration, the first thing I would tell you, and I've always said this, go on the home screen and type in something of interest, something that is related to your topic. Maybe it's your topic, whatever it is. Type something in to see what people are searching for. Okay? Yes, ma'am, we are talking about crochet and taking questions. Awesome. Are you guys going to do a project? Are y'all crocheting? Let me know if y'all doing a project too. Um, so take a look to see what people are searching for. Okay. Hey, friend, thank you for the wave. Take a look at that because that's going to help in a sense. I forgot to do that today. My live was so empty for the first 15 minutes. This one's been a little slower too. I'll be honest with you, but we'll see how it goes. It's totally fine. It takes a little time to warm up. So sometimes it warms up faster than others, but yeah, I think that's just sometimes the algorithm. I had a crazy busy live last night. I think it was exactly this. I said book wreck so much. Did you really? I love it. I love it. Um, okay. Oh, okay. I was alone for like 10 minutes. Were you really? Okay. Your flash code came late too because Miss Charlene came over. Yes, we are crocheting. I'll be working on a custom order and showing stitches. Nice. Hey, Black Lotus. Welcome to the room. So yeah, Permon Bookshop. Yes, that's important. What I'm noticing, what Flourish plants. I don't know if you were here for Flourish when she came in. She shared some things that she's noted about her increased viewership in her room. And what she's done a couple things. I actually met with her today and we were like debriefing a little bit about some things that we're noticing. Um, the algorithm is listening. It's listening. Okay. So just know what you say matters. Okay. So as you're talking to your audience, you're talking about your topic. I'm talking about live streaming tips. TikTok. I'm talking about live streaming tips for live hosts. I'm helping people go live with confidence and ease TikTok. So I'm saying words that matter to this live. And so I'm letting the algorithm know this is the topic at hand. And as I talk about it, I'm talking about it slowly. I'm being very intentional where it picks up on my words. Thank you for the follow. Is it Shuddy? Thank you so much, friend. Did I say that right? Thank you all. Hey, how you doing, Laviv? How you doing, Radiate Wellness? Thank you so much for being here, friend. This is Coach Chantel. Um, Hello, Pastor Laverne. Thank you so much for being here as well. So as you say the words and you're saying it intentionally, TikTok's listening. It's like, oh, the audience for this is based on this topic. Let me make sure I put that in front of them, the FYP. So I want you guys to be intentional about your words. Don't give too many words. Okay. Thank you for that daily heart me, the populars. I appreciate everybody coming in supporting. Thank you all so much. Thank you for the friendship necklace. Hi there. How you doing, friend? Let's see. So I don't want you to say too much because when you start saying too much, it does mess with the algorithm. I make a list of SEO words so that I continue to say them. Now, here's what I'm going to say. Don't oversay them. Don't oversay too many words. I want you to kind of hone in on one, no more than three different words. You heard me say live streaming tips. You heard me say live host. You heard me helping people with their lives. So I'm being very intentional about live streaming, those things that are important to an audience that I'm trying to attract. And so when you so Coach Jesse, I'm gonna use you as an example, friend. So when I was in her live yesterday, she had me tickled. She had me tickled to death. So I should the D word, but just know I was in tears laughing at her because here's the deal. She was so funny. She's funny. Let me pull up her real quick because she's gonna have a comedy show. She's gonna have a comedy show in February. She's still kind of working through the date and time and stuff, but it's gonna happen. So get prepared for that because she is really hilarious, just naturally funny. And so she's like, "Dear TikTok, thank you so much, Coach Rhonda. Dear TikTok, dear TikTok, I want people to come, women 40 plus." I was like, what are you asking? It was so funny, y'all. But just recognize, I mean, her topic focuses on digital marketing and helping people with digital solutions. And so again, being aware of that, you want to say the words that TikTok's like, okay, well let me bring the people who are looking and searching for those terms, who are looking and searching for that information. And so be aware of what you're saying, especially in the beginning, so that the algorithm can pick that up and understand what you're doing in your life, what you're talking about, and ideally that aligns with what people are searching for. And then those people will obviously, your live can go on the For You feed and get connected to the right audience. You said, all is well. Pretty girl, how you doing? Hope all is well. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Those who are new, I appreciate you coming in. Feel free to say hello. I appreciate all the support you all. Um, Come in and let me know if you have any questions. If you're new, feel free to say new, but also share out the live, friends. We're going to talk a little bit about engagement too. I haven't had a chance to talk about that as of yet. Congratulations on 30, Doc. 30, what was 30? Oh, my level 30. I was like, what did I do 30? I was like, girl, I wish I was 30. Oh, my level 30. Thank you so much. You said, I got a man. You're so funny. Um, Thank you so much for that. So yes, um, so be intentional about what you're saying. So that's your homework. I gave you a homework from 10 o'clock too. So I'm giving y'all new homework. Okay. So if y'all didn't do y'all homework from 10 o'clock, y'all got 10 o'clock homework and you got 4 o'clock homework now. Okay. Because I want you guys to look stuff up for your live stream. So we're gonna do. He said, "Oh boy," because because this January, us going live every day in January was for us to grow. So we're going to work on that. Thank you so much, Coach Chantel. Hello, I want to start going live more often for resume reviews and recruitment for job seekers. Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh, look at you almost with your 9,100 followers, friend, helping mid-level corporate and technical professionals pivot into their dream jobs. I love that. So, have you gone live yet? Or what's your schedule? Because I didn't see a schedule in your bio. What was 10 a.m. homework? You said, what was 10 a.m. homework? You said, How can I create an engaging live? There we go. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna circle back to your question. Let me answer Coach Rhonda and tell her what the 10 a.m. homework was. I want you all to look at only a couple times. Okay, so yeah, we'll talk about that then. I want you all to look at your recording. As a matter of fact, my friend, it is Ed the Tech Recruiter. I love that. Okay, Ed the Tech Recruiter, I'm gonna give you some homework too for your title, because we're gonna split that up a little bit. So we're gonna fix that so that we can see it. You're welcome, friend. So I'm gonna tell you what to do with your bio too, or with your title, and then ultimately your bio as well. So really quickly, homework for from 10 o'clock was that I want you, thank you so much, Pastor Laverne. Thank you for the follow. I want you to go look at your recording from your last live. Okay? I want you to look at that recording, and I want you to look at the first 10, maybe 15 minutes, and look at what words you used to start your live. And I actually even gave you a little bit of a strategy, like maybe take that clip, little clips from your live. You know how to take clips from your live and download it, and then pretend like you're about to upload the video, but do the captions so you can actually see the words that you're saying. So I'm not telling you to post the video, but you can do captions, and you can literally see the words that you're saying. You said, "Oh, thank you so much." You said, "Pushing." Thank you so much, Fran, for being here. And so, as you're seeing the words that you're saying, then you see if you're saying like multiple things, like what's being said. Are you all over the place? Are you saying things that don't align? Or are you saying things that was like, you know what? You could have made a live for just that topic alone, a live for this topic, a live for that topic. And if you are confused about what you're talking about, guess what? Your viewers are too. The algorithm is confused. Okay? So you have people, I'm talking about live streaming tips. So I said one of my things is I stop saying my name, launch your income, because income talks about money. And the algorithm's like, oh, are we gonna talk about money? What are we doing here? Or are we talking about live streaming tips? Like, what's the goal here? And so I stopped saying that in the beginning. And then it's like, okay, creator network agency. Okay, are you talking about an agency, or are you talking about live streaming tips? Those are like three different topics. And so if I'm saying that in the beginning and throughout my live, the algorithm's like, okay, well, what you really doing? What's going on? I know your viewers are too. Now, granted, you guys, rock with me. Y'all know I give advice on different things and I share different information. But the algorithm needs to know, who am I sending this live to? Who are you really talking to? Who who is the audience here? And so for that reason, go back and look at your recording just to get a sense of what you're saying. And did you start saying something? Because sometimes y'all don't say nothing. So if you didn't say nothing and you took like a minute to even get started to talk, you didn't start strong. You got to say something. So make sure you're talking. Make sure you're communicating to your audience. Make sure you're saying something that is relevant to the live stream. Now, Flourish tip was the keywords. I agree with the keywords, because the less other words you're saying, if you're saying too many keywords, if you're saying a whole lot of stuff, then again, it's confusing. Hey, Beachy Girl, sometimes if you say money and paychecks or something, it could cause a restriction. TikTok is finicky. Yes, you gotta be careful about you gotta be careful. There's a community violation. It's actually a violation that speaks to fraud and scams. So when you talk about financial stuff, you gotta just be tactful about how you say it. So teaching people how to make money online is fine. If you're talking about financial strategy tips, stock market, stuff like that, people tend to do okay with those type of topics. But if you're like saying something that may seem a little sketchy in terms of how you say it, it could be problematic. So yeah, you're right about that. We've had a few people that have gotten some pushback from TikTok because of that, because of how they said things. So yeah, just definitely be careful about what you say. But ideally, so here was homework number for 10 o'clock was the recording. The 4 o'clock, I said, I want you to go search on that home screen for the things people are searching for. So it shouldn't be a big surprise if you search for terms or search for things that people are actually searching for and use those words. Okay? So look at your recording to see what you said before. And then go look and see what people are searching for. Those two things should help you come up with, I'm going to tell you, no more than two keywords, maybe three max, three max keywords where they're all aligned, not separate topics in themselves. All right? Because if they're separate topics in themselves, then TikTok's gonna be like, what you talking about? What we doing here? So all align, and we're gonna practice that. Now here's the deal. It's not gonna be this all of a sudden your room is gonna be flooding with people. It's not going to be that. It's going to be a gradual increase. But you are training. You are literally training the algorithm. Per Books Moms, look at it. So and she talks about, I don't know why I say books first. I think it's the capital B. Per Mom Bookshop. She talks all the time about books, but I think what you did, if I heard your comment correctly or understood it correctly, you said it more intentionally. She was being very intentional about how she was saying it. Same thing with Urban Eye Candy. She does crocheting. She said, I ain't never said crocheting so much. But again, the algorithm was listening to what she was saying. And she was saying the words that matter. You say, yes, very intentional. Yep, that's it. I want you guys to be intentional. I don't want you to say, I'm saying a lot of stuff here and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I want you to focus on your topic. Use ways to weave that into your talking points. So when I talk about beginner live streaming tips for beginners or people who are experienced and you need new ways to go live and understand how to go live. So I'm saying things that matter to this live stream. Got me? Let me know if that's helpful, friends. I want you guys to take this in and practice this throughout the month of January. So as you go live, especially since we're doing the Legendary January campaign and we're going live more frequently. Now, some of y'all are doing voice chats only or mainly. You got to figure out, how do you bring it to your live stream and you're verbalizing this. You said, I may be saying too many words. You might be. You might be, Coach Rhonda. You go back and look and see, hone in on what you want to say and maybe the keywords. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. We're gonna practice this. This is our time to practice. Oh, let me go check my standing on the live live board. That's good though. I know some of y'all are doing it, but I want you guys to be intentional about showing up and showing up for your community, and you're practicing what you're talking about. So TikTok knows. Okay? And you know, Per Mom Bookshop, her lives, your lives are really good. I'm just gonna tell you that, friend. So it is really because you're laid back, you're talking to your community, it's very easy, it's flowing. And so you said thanks. It is. It is. It's like talking to your favorite friend and you're sitting there and you're talking about books. You're talking about the next read. But again, just recognize how intentional were you saying the words and stuff. Because you might have been talking about the story, but not saying the word book and not saying those type of things. So I need to look at keywords in my niche. That would be very helpful. I think that's important. I think it's going to be important. So the January campaign for the agency was focused on you guys going live more frequently. And so you guys are doing that. If you're camera facing and not, hey, phenomenal, and not just doing the voice chat, I want you guys now, thank you so much for that, Daily Harmony. I want you guys now to focus on, what are you actually saying to your audience? What are you saying to the algorithm so we can learn what you're doing? Okay. I looked at my coach and get. I see you. I see you. I see you. So funny. You're so sweet. The Detroit doula coach. You're gonna be like, doula mama, doula mama. So funny. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thank you all so much. Thank you all for the shares. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live, reposting as well. Those are ways to do it. You can add it to your story. That's another way to get community into the room. So really quickly, my newbies, who's new in the room? If this is your first time in my live, hope you're well. I am well. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you. How you doing? Are you well? Happy New Year. Appreciate you. Thank you all for connecting and sharing out the live. Let's see. I said first time, love the live. Thank you so much, New. Yes, I appreciate your friend, Queen Perspective. I love it. Let's see. Oh, Queen Perspective, stay with me, friend, because we're going to talk about some homework for you. Let's see. Pretty Girl Haven, love it. You said mom, grandma, creative boss, life and health insurance agent, chronic pain survivor. There we go. Mental health advocate, AI art, and then you have your page in there, your web page. Awesome. Thank you all for chiming in. You said I am well. Thank you so much, friend. Phenomenal. I saw that school meeting for us. I love the way you set that up. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so yes, so my people in agency, you guys can go into school and you can now schedule one-on-ones with me. So yes, thank you. You're welcome, friend. Hey, Lisa. So here's what I would tell you guys. So really quickly, let's talk about the bio real quick. Two things I want to say, my friend. Um, you want to make sure you have some words in your bio, Queen Perspective, because that's how you optimize your profile. So when you come into the live, people can see who you are and what you're all about. And then ultimately, TikTok is also using your bio to understand more about your platform, your profile, and you want to put words in there, keywords that align with your topic. And if you are going to go live and do a live stream, you are going to have words that align with that as well. Okay, so just make sure that you put some words there. So a couple things you can do. I tell people if you go live, put your live time, topic, and time zone, and obviously the days of the week. And if you're doing pop-ups, pop-ups are fine, but you want to have words there. Also for your bio, you can put the web page. I'm sorry, your email address, so that collab deals can happen, brands can reach out to you. It's just another way for you to also get exposure and connections to other opportunities. Okay, so put words there. My friend Ed, the tech recruiter, um, the way your name is written, just really quickly, the way your name is written is based on what was put in for your username. I want you to go back to your profile and I want you to separate the words. So it says Ed, the tech recruiter, if that's going to be your name. The nickname is the name we see here. So when we see your name, it's hard to read it because it's all one word. He said, I'll change it today. Yes, so thank you so much, Lisa, for that daily heart me. So yeah, so that way people can see it, and that's the name we see in the live. So it's the first name that you see on the profile. That's the nickname essentially. The nickname can be anything you want. So maybe you have your first name, and then you could say Tech Recruiter or something like that, or Ed Tech Recruiter. So it just depends on how you want it to look for your viewers and for your community to know what your name is. Okay. Thank you all, friends. I appreciate you. And so then the other thing is once you start going live, but like I said, you're going to put your live time and schedule in there. The question I get all the time, how long you got to go live? How many days you got to go live? How frequently should I go live? Some variation of that question is always asked. Or capitalize the first letters. Oh, like you did. Yes, you did. You did. You could put spaces or you could capitalize it so people could read it clearer. So yes, that's what the doula, I would have put spaces, but that's okay. The Detroit doula coach. So she put it all as one word. Could you not put spaces because of characters? So it all had to be one word because it was too spaced out, too long. And so either way, just make it readable, right? Okay, so it was too many words, so she had to put it all together but capitalize it so you could read it. Yeah. So yeah, make it easier for your community to read so that they know what's happening or what you're offering. Okay, so as you're going live, your community wants to engage. They want to get to know you. You're building what I tell people to know, like, and trust. And that know, like, and trust comes from you showing up consistently. So when I was about to go with that whole how many days, how many hours, what should I do, how to start, I tell people if you want this algorithm to get to know you and for people to get to know you, you do have to get into the habit of going live more frequently. If you're just doing it every other week, you know, and you're showing up maybe twice a week, that's not a lot. Okay, I'm going to tell you that now. It's not a lot. And you know your behavior just like the any other person. You might show up one day and then when you get ready to come on this app, that person's not there at the time you saw them last time. Then you're like, okay, let me move on to the next person. Let me find somebody else to watch. You said 40 hours. That's true. You did voice chat for some of that though. A lot of that. But no, that's good. That's good. Manifesting. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for coming in here. Um, and so think about your own human nature. If you are here today watching me and say you come back tomorrow and I'm not here, you're gonna be like, where was the nice lady? Where'd she go? Where's she at? Now let me say this real quick. Thank you for the roses. I probably won't be here at the same times today for the rest of the week. Just for the record, y'all. I apologize. I'm apologizing in advance. I got to figure out my schedule for the rest of this week. I usually go live at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. I go live daily. But I'm traveling to Chicago in the morning. I'm going to be in Chicago, y'all. My Chicago folks. I wish I could connect with y'all. I don't think I'm going to be able to because I would love to say I'm going to be in Chicago and I met the Chicago folks. But I don't think I'm going to be able to because I'm going to connect with my friend who's getting chemotherapy treatment. So I'm part of her support team. So I'm gonna be out in the suburbs, and yeah. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I wish I could. Um, you said please show us how to co-host, please. Again, please, if you have time, I can. I will, friend. As soon as you come to Detroit, okay. I'm wishing her well on her journey. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So yeah, that's why I'm going to Chicago. I wish I could say like I did with the New York folks, and I met with you guys there, but I wish I could, but there's no way I'm be able to coordinate a meetup. So help I get restrictions for no reason every time I go live. Um, Full-time bear artist since 2024. Authenticated art artist, limited and signed. What is a bear artist? TikTok, like, what you doing? What's happening in your life? I need to know more. I definitely understand caregiver support is needed. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm so proud of you, E-Nurse, for your 10K. Please do self-care for yourself in the midst of it too. Yes, yes. I'm the world's only Beanie Baby artist. Oh, see, I told you, Charlene, the Beanie Baby stuff. I told you that was gonna come to me. Charlene, did you see that? I told you. Shells, that's a joke. But Charlene came in my live talking about Beanie Babies the other day, and now you talking about you the only Beanie Baby artist. Random stuff. I'm just saying. TikTok is listening to y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You said fate. I said, not TikTok. I'm sending me all the Beanie Baby stuff. Well, look at there, friend. You said help though. You probably need to have on your audience control. I mean, your content disclosure, because you probably are saying something that TikTok is like, yeah, either you're showing these products or you're talking about them, and TikTok's like, no, you can't do that. So you need to have on your content disclosure. Do you turn that on? Let me know if you turn that on, or do you know even about it? And maybe even the audience control too, but definitely content disclosure. I really appreciate all the tips and good vibes. I hope you and your ladies have an awesome day. You're so welcome, friend. Thank you so much for being here. I tried it, yes, and I still got the restriction. What's it? So here's the other thing. What's the restriction for? What does it say? Is it pushing people off the platform? Is that what it's doing? And are you a business account? That's the other question. Are you a business account, and are you pushing people off the platform? Because now I'm gonna ask the question: do you have a web page in your profile? Okay. And then Charlene, you asked about co-host. So let me show you. And if you wrote something I don't see it yet, you might be getting filtered. Sometimes TikTok will filter if you wrote something that it didn't like. So let me know if you wrote something. I don't see anything yet. So Charlene, I'm gonna go to co-host. You asked how to co-host. Is that what you're asking? Okay, so look here. I'm gonna show you on my backup page. Thank you very much, E-Nurse. Appreciate you, friend. Let's see. Let's turn off the mirror so you guys can see it. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna go live. And once you go live, you're gonna see the interlocking rings. The rings is co-hosts. The two people is guests. And I think you've been doing guest for your lives. I think you've been inviting people up as a guest. So you're clicking the two people and finding them and adding them to your live. You're gonna click the two rings. Now here's the deal about the two rings. So we'll list people you could see. I can co-host with myself. So I popped up. Here's the thing: people will pop up that you can that you know already that you can co-host with. However, in order for the people to show up, you gotta match each other. So for this account, my account I'm on right now, I do not have on any of the audience controls. So let me explain what that is. Let me come out of here. Before you go live, so let me end this live real quick. Before you go live, on the settings screen, under settings, um, why is it not acting up? Okay. Under settings, you're going to go down to, oh, where is it? Audience control. If you turn that on, if that's blue, it turns here, saying that your live is for 18 years and older. You turn this on if you are selling something. So my Beanie Baby lady, you need to turn this on. If you're selling the artwork or something like that, you're going to turn this on. If you are talking to a topic that is of more mature in nature, thank you very much, Flores. Appreciate your friend. If you're talking about something that's a little bit more mature in nature, maybe it's traumatic, maybe it's something about a medical situation, something that is not necessarily for someone under 18. So think about that as a little bit more provocative. Whatever the topic is, if you're doing something like drinking or something like that, you got to be careful. Turn that on, okay? So turn on the audience control. Now, I'm going to say, Charlene, you don't necessarily need to turn it on. I don't know if your co-host has a topic that they need to turn it on, but it's up to you. Whatever it is, you both have to have it on or you both have to have it off. One can't have it on and you won't be able to find them if one has it on, because it's like, okay, your audience control, your co-host doesn't have it on. That means that people can be exposed to your topic if you're trying to make your topic a little bit more sensitive. Got me? So you always got to have that. You always have to match. Okay? Was just shaking his tennis. Oh, he's shaking the Chinese stilettos tree. That's sweet. That's sweet. Is she live right now? No, she's not live right now. Oh, she was live. She was live. Okay, nice. So yeah, so Charlene, you both have to match whatever you're talking about. Just jumped off. Oh, she just jumped off. Okay. Um, so make sure you're matching. That's the first thing. You won't be able to find the person. Oh Lord, I'm trying to invite someone that is not always TikTok, but she is going to be on. Went over some leads with her, some ideas with her. Gotcha. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yes, we ramped up to over 500. That's good. Did she get engagement? Hopefully she did. Um, Charlene, so here's where you can do this. You can tell them, we got to make the assumption that they don't have it turned on. Do you always turn yours on? Is your topic, does it warrant that you have it on? Yes, comments. It's a start. That's good. That's good. Yep. She's an officiant and she's going to talk about the topic. Okay, so topic in the sense of marrying people or the wedding, what do you call it? The wedding, official wedding process, the ceremony. I was like, what am I trying to say? Yes, okay. I don't think that needs to have an audience control on. So should I just make her a guest? You could make her a guest. Does she go live often? If she don't go live, it doesn't have a community per se. I don't think she needs to co-host. Nope. Okay. No, that's easy. Guess. Yeah, make her a guest. Yeah, I could say if she was a live host. You know, from a live host perspective, we want to make sure we get credit for that live. We want to make sure our community can show up. You know, it's all those benefits for from the live host perspective. But if she doesn't go live, yeah, then she just comes up as a guest and tell her to come to your room, come as a guest, invite her up that way. Hmm. And if you want to have the two screens the way you and I talked that last time, you could do that. You could do that with her, and that way, you guys can chat a little bit more, and you don't have the other boxes open and available. Okay. All right. I don't know what happened to our friend. If you are still here, I don't see you, so I'm assuming you had to leave. TikTok filtered you again, restricted you. TikTok's like you ain't gonna get no information about this. So I don't know. Um, so I don't see your comment, but anybody who is new, let me know if you have any questions. Any of my other friends, feel free to ask. Charlene, are you good? Real Lynette, she came in today. She's like, we've been going live again last night, so she is loving the live experience. Others who are in the room, let me know if you have questions. Um, I was saying I won't have a regular schedule for until Sunday. Sunday I'll be back at my 10 and 4 schedule. So I definitely will be back on schedule at 10 and 4. I will go live each day. I think I'm going to end up going live mainly during the 4 o'clock time. I think that's going to be the time that works out for the good of my travels and my friend. Also, I'm going to have a DJ on another live, so should he be a guest as well? Uh, it depends again if they go live, they may want to bring in their own community and continue their live once they get off your live. So, that's the thing about a live host. So DJs, I depending on the music they play, I would definitely turn on the audience control as well as the content disclosure, just depending on what they're playing. Yeah, so you want to make sure those features are turned on. But again, it just depends on what's happening in the live stream. So let me know if that makes sense, okay? Um, is he going to be playing the whole time? Or is he just going to be talking about the role of a DJ? And when you're thinking about them being a part of the wedding process. So, good evening, everyone. How's your evening going? It's going well, Joseph. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all coming in. Thank you all for supporting the live. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live, we'll get some more taps and shares going. I'm probably going to stay on another, I'm not going to stay on super long. I'm trying to gauge what my evening's like. My flight leaves in the morning, so I may try to get a quick morning live in, but I'm just going to be on a different schedule, you all, for the next couple days. Thank you all for sharing out the live. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the support. Let me know if you have any questions. So about your live stream, if you are going live, we're going to talk about live streaming tips. I appreciate you all coming in to learn how to go live with confidence and ease. Let me know if there's questions in particular. So because of the change in my schedule, we'll see how the algorithm treats me as well, because that's something else you got to keep in mind. The algorithm gets used to you, your viewers get used to you, and showing up at a certain time and engaging and stuff. And so, as you are coming up with your live schedule and your plan, you want to make sure that you're communicating that, sharing it out. But if you have changes, you also should share with your community too, because people get used to your schedule. So what I'll end up doing is scheduling out my live for the days I'm going to show up in a time. I'll always put something in my thought note, that little thought bubble, to let people know I'm going live there as well. So again, you should be able to see it. And then for the agency folks, I'll probably drop something in our group chats here on TikTok, so you guys know, hey, I'm gonna go live, or maybe I'll share out my schedule so that once I schedule it, I'll share it so you guys can see it there. And so that way you guys know what time I'm gonna go live. We'll see how this goes. How you doing, Manifesting Macer? Thank you so much for being here. All hearts, big personality, fun, and loving. Thank you so much, friends. And then my other new friends, if you are new in the room, go ahead and put new in the chat. Let me know where you're from. You said the Helen Official. Thank you so much. Lorenzo, thank you for being here as well. and then everybody else seems to be part of the the community. You are not new, friend. The Detroit. This is Glam, y'all, and just in case y'all didn't know, she is she is still live on her voice note in the other live stream right now. She is still going live. So yeah, just know, it's important for how you guys start your live. So I gave you guys homework. Homework. Homework is looking at your recording. Okay. I want you to look at your live stream recordings. So your last live that you did. You might even look at the last two. I want you to look at the first 10 to 15 minutes. I want you to see how you start. I want you to evaluate your start. Okay? So as you evaluate your start, I want you to pay attention to what are you saying. Are you saying anything? Because some of you don't say anything. You don't start strong. So you got to start by talking, saying to the algorithm what you're trying to do. Okay? So that's the first thing. I want you to start strong. I want you to say what your life is about, what you're doing. Okay? I want you to use keywords slowly, talking slowly. I know sometimes the nerves are taking over and we're like, oh my gosh, I got to rush through this. Let me just say these words. But I want you to start slowly. I want you to be intentional about what you're saying. And I want you to practice saying a few keywords that are words that people are searching. Okay? So words that matter to your live stream. If you are saying multiple things, you guys, you know what you're saying. You know what you're saying. So if you're saying about 4 different things that could be 4 separate lives in itself, you're probably saying too much. You need to pick one or two at most. Okay? So hone it in. Hone it in a little bit. So that when people come to your live, they know exactly what your live is about. What are you talking about? What is your niche? And if you're not sure what your niche is, that's probably something you need to really, really focus on. You could probably run that through ChatGPT. You could probably go, hey, Chat, I talk about this, that, and that, all these things in my live stream. Talk about all this. What is my niche? And that's what you might want to focus on. So TikTok, I talk about live streaming tips. I'm giving live streaming tips. I want people to help people go live and be a successful live host. So again, you said miscellaneous. TikTok's like, oh, I'll just send any old body in here. But keep that in mind. What you say matters. It does matter to the live. And so you'll see the algorithm's going to do different things here and there. So don't get me wrong. This is not a quick win. It's not going to be a silver bullet, but it is going to help you hone in. Hey, short stuff. It is going to help you hone in a little bit more to what is your topic. Okay? And as you say that, you're teaching the algorithm. Hey, how you doing, LQ? You're teaching the algorithm to know clearly who you are talking to and what you are talking about. Okay? So that's what you're going to do. We're going to practice that. I want you to listen to your live recording, the last 1 or 2 that you did. We're looking at listening to the first 10 minutes. I'm not telling you to listen to the whole live. Listen to the first 10 minutes. And then I want you to figure out what are the keywords. Okay? What are the words for what you're talking about? And then I gave you kind of another little way to look at it. I don't know if you guys know this. Let me show this to you real quick. Because when you look at your live recording, you can see, I'm going to show you how to get to your live recording. So I'm going to go to TikTok Studio. We're going to go to live. We're going to scroll down. We're going to go to tools and resources, see live recording. And then when you get your live recording, you can go here. If you click, let me show you what I just did real quick. I click the top banner. Don't click the highlights. I don't want you to click on any of that. I click the top banner. Okay? So we'll click this one here. This is me live. And then you can take a clip. And if you want to take this clip here, that is like a 37-second clip. You can save that clip. I'm just going to hit save. It's saving a clip. First 10 minutes are always so chaotic. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's why I want y'all to hone in on what's happening in those first 10 minutes, because that's where you want to hone into what you're saying. And I get what you're saying. People are coming in or not coming in or whatever. You gotta see what you're doing and what you're saying. And if you're not saying anything, I want you to pay attention. So now TikTok's thinking that's where that clip is saved. So that clip is coming in right here. So what I want to do, I'm gonna wait for it to come through because I want that clip to come through, and I'm going to click it again and I'm gonna download it to my camera roll. Okay. So okay, so now it's in. All I did was go back out and refresh, and it showed up. So I'm gonna click this clip. I don't want any music. Let me turn the music off. So I turned the music off. All I did was click it. I turned the music off. I'm gonna download this video. I'm gonna click download. So it's saving to my phone. So it downloaded for me. I'm not gonna edit from within because I don't want to deal with all the editing stuff that TikTok has at that point. I don't want to do it from there because sometimes it adds that live link. I don't want to do all that. So now I want to do this. I'm going to go to the video here. Okay. And so I'm going to go, I'm going to pull the video up here. See, they're sitting right there. I'm going to pull this video up. And so now I'm here. I'm going to click next. And then what I'm going to do is click the edit feature here. Under this edit feature, I want to look at my captions. I want to see what words am I actually saying. Thank you so much, Kim. I love you so much too. I want to see what am I actually saying. Okay, so this is the very beginning of that video. This is like the first 2 minutes of that video, maybe 3. A little bit over, almost 2.5 minutes. So it's generating the captions. And so now I can see what TikTok thinks I'm talking about. Okay, captions on the screen. We're just going to go ahead and go with it because we're just trying to see what the heck did I say. Okay, so now you can see. So obviously this is a video that I did as I'm doing the training in here. Thank you so much, very much, Kim. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for the charm, the cheer mic. So I can see this for myself. So I can play this video. The words are going to pop up. You see all the little words popping up. And the little house, so I'm talking about the analytics there. Is that from the live highlights? That's from it's actually not the live highlights. It's actually the live clip. It's not a highlight. It's a clip I made where I only focused on the first segment. And I can go back and do the next segment. I think this was the first 137 seconds. That's where I moved it to. And I downloaded that. So literally it's telling me all the words I used. And tells me what I think. So you can go back and look at this and analyze and just say, well, I didn't say my topic at all in the first 2 minutes. I ain't say nothing about my topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you saying? That's how I want you to kind of go back. And if you're confused about what you're saying and realize you didn't say what was relevant, what you think the algorithm's thinking? You know what I'm saying? So your live stream has to be consistent throughout. Okay, gotcha. Doula. Exactly. And so just a tip, I just want you guys to go back and see what you're writing. So let me know if you got me. If you guys got that, put it in the chat. Say, got it. Put it in the chat for me so that you know what you're going to do. Okay? And this was just a little way to say, okay, let me look at the words I'm using so you can have that visual. Okay? Got it. Okay? And so per mom, you said books quite a bit. You said book recommendations. You said the things that your live stream is about. Got it. Okay. So I want you guys to do that for your homework. Hey Quentin, how you doing, friend? Happy Monday. Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, friend. You almost had me. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you guys. Let me know if you wanna, if you're new, put new in the chat. And so, you said my bad. Okay, so put new in the chat if you're new for me. And it's still talking. It went back and started over. So again, pay attention to what you're writing, okay, or what you're saying rather. And what you should be doing, that was tonight's homework. So this was the recording piece. I want you to go back and look at your recording. Thank you for the daily heart me. I want you to go back and look at your recording. But before you look at your recording, I mean after you look at your recording, I want you to look at your the home screen to see what people are searching for your topic. Okay. Hey, Chica Lifestyle, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in. I appreciate you all coming through as well. Thank you for that daily heart me. Appreciate it. So I'm going to discard that. Did you guys get that? Did you get what I said? What I had in here for you all? Did you get it? Let me know if you caught what I put down. Let me know if you caught what I put down. I want you guys to get it. I want you to be intentional about um, getting it for your recording and stuff. I don't want you to be confused about how to look at this. And if you are, you say, yes, got it. And if you are still trying to figure out who you're talking to, let's get this room. I want your room to grow, but we got to figure out who is your target audience. Okay, that's the other piece. Like, who are you talking to? Are you talking to people in a certain demographic, certain age, dealing with a certain situation? Are they nervous, afraid? Are they not? I know we have a lot of mindset folks, motivation folks. So, like, who are you talking to? Who are you trying to inspire and encourage? Um, and so, if you go to the home screen, so if I go to my home screen, I can search here, and there's different topics I can search for. Um, so if I'm here, let's create a search insights. Create a search insights might be a good place to search as well. But even before you got there, somebody give me a topic. Put a topic in the chat that you want me to check for. This is the other account, so I'm open to search for anything. Anybody? I did that last night after my live. Okay, perfect, perfect. Yeah, pregnancy. Okay. So here's I just started the word, and just kind of keep this in mind. These are things that people are searching for. This arrow means that these are trending up. These searches are top searches. Okay? Okay. So you said high protein meals and snacks. Okay. Healing. Okay. So all these are top searches. So any of these topics could be something you want. I never knew that. Mm-hmm. Any of these topics could be stuff you can look up. So let's look at, you said high protein. Thank you for the follow. High protein was next, and then healing. I think I saw healing. Was that the next one I saw? Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna type the word high. Okay. So my high protein folks. Here's some top searches. High protein easy meals, high protein meal preps, high protein snacks. These are all top searches. So if I do high protein easy meals, here's some different videos. I always point people to, I don't know if it's going to do it. It usually has that little segment where you can see other searches, but that's fine. So yeah, these are different ways people are searching. Okay. Sometimes it'll show other popular searches, but it didn't do it for that particular one. Okay. This is a new feature though. That's pretty cool. It says ask a question and post your question for other people to answer. That's an interesting way to look at it. And then Kim, you had healing. Okay. Let's see. There's people who search up for your healing journey, healing after breakup, healing myself, healing era for women, popular searches, nervous system, healing, frequency. So healing had multiple things when I just typed the word healing and it showed up. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for the follow. I see you, friend. Yeah. So just kind of take a look to see what people are searching for. And so when you talk in your live stream, you're saying words that are hopefully searching high popular searches. And you're saying the words that matter for your live stream. Okay. So abundance mindset. So I didn't even finish the word abundance. Abundance mindset is a trending word. Abundance affirmation, just abundance in general, frequency, the movement, wealth frequency of goodness. So all that popped up for abundance. So again, if you're thinking about if you're one of the mindset folks, the mindset coaches, and helping people shift their mindset, maybe you might pair it with a popular search term. You said awesome. And so as you're saying that, you're saying these are things that people are searching for. So you want to say things that are popular for what the community is seeing right now. Thank you so much, Black Lotus. Appreciate you, friend, for that money gun. Thank you for that, friend. And so keep searching. Search for the words that people are searching here. Now, Flourish gave, when she was giving her suggestion, she said maybe even use Google. Google has trends, that type of stuff. So you could probably use that as another way. You said digital downloads. Where did you search again? This was this was on the home screen. So if you are, okay, so this is just here. When you're on the, right now I'm on my For You feed, there's a little, so when you go to your profile, so I'm on my profile, you see the little house, home, right here. And now we're here. We're on the For You feed. But I'm clicking that little magnifying search symbol. And all I did was start typing in the words. Remember the last search I did was the high protein meals? Well, abundance should have been the thing. Well, the one thing I clicked was the high protein meals. So again, as you're talking about digital downloads, so let's see, digital downloads. Okay. So then it pops up, when you look at this, it pops up digital downloads, different platforms, business ideas on TikTok Shop, Prince, beginners. So again, all trending up topics. Okay. So those are the popular ones. So thank you. You're welcome. So I would imagine, here's my guess, if it was a non-popular topic, it wasn't trending, if that arrow might be going down. So kind of keep that in mind. If it's something that you thought was popular and should have been a trending topic, you're like, oh, I know it's in there, and that arrow on the side is going down, then maybe it's not. Maybe it's not popular. So let's see if we did digital downloads. Um, uh, let's see if there's anything that's not trending. I don't know. They're all popular right now. I can't see anything that's not. Um, yeah, they keep putting different popular ones on. I don't know if you find too many that are not popular, but maybe if there's a word you have, it won't show up as popular. They were all trending up for the time being. So yeah, take a look at it and see what makes sense for you. Oh, that's cute. Um, and see if it is something that is in there that people are searching for. Okay. Let me know if there's any other questions, friends. I I'm gonna stay on for about another 10 minutes. We'll say stay on for about 90 minutes today, because I actually need to go pack. I gotta finish my laundry and pack, and I didn't. I am way behind. I need to prepare for my trip. Who is going live, you all? Who's going live tonight? Let me know who's going live. Let's put it in the chat, friends. I appreciate you all coming in. Um, if you are going live, put it out there for me. You said me, the Detroit doula. You gonna go live too? You already still live, friend. Um, what time are you guys going live? Put your time and time zone on there as well. Hey, WW, thank you so much on this page. Oh, okay, nice. You said 9 p.m. live tonight. 9 p.m. You're Eastern, aren't you? Where are you? What time zone are you in? You said me, Coach. I see you going live. What time are you going live? Need to get back to it. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, definitely get back to it. It just requires you to keep showing up, friend. I was saying earlier, I was talking to someone saying that it's not something that happens overnight. I'm not sure yet. I was just live, but if I go around 8, okay, you said if you go, you'll go around 8 on your main account. Yes. 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Central is Coach Jesse. Um, Safe travels. Thank you so much, E-Nurse. Um, Need to get back to it. Yes. So I gave the example earlier. Um, Pretty Girl Haven. I gave the example earlier. Thank you, Jennifer. How you doing, friend? My husband has this popular YT person he likes to watch. He has about a handful that he does his walks. He listens to their videos. He finds them to be really informative. There are things that are topics that are of interest to him. And so 7:30 here for the doula overview. Awesome. What time zone is that? Is that Central? I think you're Central, Detroit. Central. Yeah. So 7:30 p.m. Central time zone. Why'd you say Eastern? Detroit is Eastern? No, really? What? You been Central? You been Eastern? Okay, 7:30 Eastern. Okay, if you said Eastern. Yes. Huh. It's one of those areas that changes then, huh? I don't know why I'm thinking it's Midwest. It's Central. Anyway, all right. Um, So so he watches this person pretty regularly, and I was given it cuts off right at us. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. I had no clue. Wow. Um, so he watches this person pretty regularly, and he was saying how she had shared this story in her video, where, and this this is on her channel, the YT, and so she shared this example of how she got a letter in the mail, and it was a letter that spoke to she would have to renew her nursing license. It was time to renew it after 5 years. So every 5 years she had to do this procedure, and she said, "I finally don't have to think about this anymore. She's been doing the YT, has been successful, been growing, been consistent, has grown a lot professionally and personally throughout the almost 6 years." And she said, "I don't have to think about this anymore. I don't have to renew. I'm good. I'm never going back." And so just knowing that you can have that type of experience where at the end of the day, you put in the time, you put in the work, and something that was part of your prior story, something you did in the past, is now something you don't have to think about anymore. That you now have gotten to a point in this journey that you're like, I'm good. Okay, so that's what this is about. It's not an overnight thing. It's something that you just have to be consistent with. Any rules about wearing our letters on TT? I have a DST shirt on today. Traveling Mercies. Oh, thank you. I don't think there's any rules. I've seen people with their stuff in their video post and everything. I haven't heard anything that people haven't been able to wear their D9 letters. Yeah, so I think you should be fine. Let me know if you get in trouble though. It's okay. Hey, favorite. I haven't seen anything though. Oh, I should have worn some red today. I didn't even think about it. Oh, that was a missed opportunity. Yeah, so yes. Um, what time are you going live? Thank you, favorite. Thank you for the populars. What time are you going live, friend? But guys, keep going. This is what this is all about. You're gonna keep building and growing. Oh, you have on a mic today. Do you hear it? Is it coming in okay? Let me know if it gets scratchy because I keep moving and I keep forgetting it's there. Probably 10 Eastern. I've worn stuff, but not since I moved to C League. Okay, gotcha. Oh, she said not till you move since to C League. Oh, you're funny. Yes, it's good. Okay, perfect, perfect. I'm trying to elevate my sound in terms of what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna play around with my background at some point. I haven't committed to anything yet, but I said, okay, new year. Let me change some things up. So sound is a big piece of it. You guys know I am part of Carol West's her community, the Voice Guru. So I'm trying my best to kind of start working through my equipment, my technology, the things I'm using for my live stream, but also just thinking about what does it look like for voice acting. Hallie Q has convinced me that I probably need to think about podcasting too. So I haven't gotten there yet. I said that's going to be a Q2, maybe a Q3 project. So I may push that back a little bit. But for the most part, I'm trying to just think about a little bit more in terms of sound quality, obviously the visuals, and then, the internet is important too in your background. Definitely saw the new mic. Okay, definitely saw the new mic. Did you? Awesome. You have the perfect post voice tone. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Reset the time for me 10:15, 10:30 Eastern. Okay. Okay. Podcast. Really? Okay. I have the first perfect tone for podcast. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm exploring ideas. I'm trying to figure out what it would look like. She said just start off with an audio version, which I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about. And then, obviously I could do the visual. I have the YouTube and here on TikTok, but trying to figure out what makes sense. Yeah. Short stuff, did you get back to me? I feel like you did, and I haven't seen it. I didn't respond yet. You got back to me, and I responded. And did you get back to my response? Let me know. And I felt like you did, and maybe I missed it. So I'll give you okay. You did give me something. That's what I saw. I was like, oh, what's that? And I need to go back to it. You gave it to me on here, didn't you? Did you give it to me on here or email? Something popped up, and I remember seeing it. It must have been here. Okay. So I probably I need to go back and look. I think I might have clicked unread your message late, and I think it's best we have a call. Okay, perfect. Okay, okay, we'll have a call then. And see what our options are. All right. So we're trying to finalize the retreat plan. So that's what that conversation is about. We're trying to get everything going with the retreat. So definitely take a look at things, guys. We're about halfway in the month, and we're going to move forward with the retreat, but we're just trying to solidify the plans for the contract. All right, so let me know if there's any other last just popping in, All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Let me know if there's any last minute things. You said I'm at work. Take care. All right, friend. Appreciate you popping in. So yeah, I'm gonna jump off in just a few minutes because I have to get packing and get my night started. It's a wealth of information. You're so welcome, friend. Keep us posted on your live journey. We're going Friday, friends, and learn. That's what you're doing with Charmaine. Okay, perfect. Friday, friends, and learn. What time exactly? Did you guys solidify time? Gotta run. See you all. Okay, thank you so much, your stuff. Thank you for appreciate the gems. Like I said, I'm gonna jump off pretty soon, but if you guys have any last minute questions, and 7 p.m. Central, okay, 8 p.m. Eastern, gotcha. Okay, so that is good. That's Friday. Okay, I'll try to pop in. I should be able to. Just depends on where I'm at. I don't like committing too much because I don't know where I'm gonna be at that point in time. Everything is always fluid when you're traveling and stuff, and you're kind of going with the flow. So we will see. Urban Eye Candy, are you coming in? She might be coming in now. She is about to go live with she's doing a co-host with Love Petals. They're doing a live where they're going to be answering questions about crocheting. They're finishing a project together. So definitely check them out if you got time. I think it's 6 o'clock Eastern. I think they're going live in the next 15 minutes. So they'll be going live soon. So if you get a chance, check them out. That's Love Petals and Urban Eye Candy doing a co-host crocheting live. And currently right now, Dr. Michelle, she's live as we speak. D Designs, Digital Designs is also live. Dr. Lisa, you're very thorough and blessed. Safe travels. Thank you so much. Hey, Soda. Thank you so much, friend. Glow is live right now, as well as Lady Esther. She is live. And then we have some folks on voice chat. Diana, Stroke Survivor, as well as Glam. They're both live as we speak. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all joining. I'm going to jump off shortly, but I just want to make sure. Oh, Miss A. Hunter, she's live. She's doing a voice chat also. So she's doing a voice chat. Okay. So thank you so much, Soda. So tomorrow, 10 o'clock live. More than likely, I will not be doing the 10. I know for a fact I won't be doing 10 because I'll be heading to the airport. Thank you so much, Leanne. Thank you for that Daily Heart Me. So I won't be doing my 10 o'clock in the morning. Do you know why I can't see the happy hat? What's the happy hat? The hat mustache? What are you talking about? The hat and mustache? Thank you so much. Um, oh, the new one, I think. Oh, the 2026 hat. You talking about when I blow it out? When you blow, there's the 1 cent one that's not a interactive screen, and then the one where you blow it. Where are you saying you're not seeing it at? On the voice chat? Where are you talking about? It says I gotta set it as a live goal, but it's not there. Huh. Yeah, scroll down and see. It's kind of it's kind of I've missed it a couple times when I went to go look for it. So it's probably there. If you see the other 2026 gift, like the 1 cent gift, then the $2.26 coin or 226 coin one is there as well. They're both there. And then there's one that's even, I think, 2026. So it's there. But to your point, it may be missing. You may be missing it. I'm not sure how long that's going to stay live. I think it's going to stay there for all of January, but it might be phasing out. Okay. All right, my friends. I appreciate you all coming in. I am going to jump off. Claim any points that you have coming to you. Claim any points. And like I said, I will be back. I may try to jump on in the morning just so I can say I did a morning live. We'll see what that looks like before I hit the airport. So, is it because I'm on voice chat? Oh, yeah. I didn't know you were saying because of the voice chat. Yeah, you can't do it on voice chat. That one is an interactive one. None of the interactive gifts are available. Yeah, I didn't realize you were saying for voice chat. Yeah, voice chat, that's an interactive one. When anything that interacts with the person, you can't do the hat and mustache, you can't do any of those. Good night. God bless you. Thank you so much, Chef Travels and Prayers for your friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Yeah, so you said I can get bouquets. Bouquets come up on the screen. They don't interact with you. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, any ones that are just stuff on the screen, that's fine. But the ones where you gotta blow, or the hat and mustache, or the kisses on the face, or the teddy bear hugging you, none of those you can't get. Good to know. Yep. Yeah, because obviously you're just your voice. You're not on the screen. So the other gifts are available. So yeah, don't set those as live. Well, you can't set them as a live goal if I'm not mistaken. And if you do, your viewers can't get them. They can't. Um, those gifts aren't available to them. All right, my friends. I will see you all later. Claim any points that you have coming to you. I will see you later. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate everybody coming through. Great, because my fan was confused. Yes. Yeah, so that gift they can't give. You gotta set something. Maybe like do the manifestation, do the night star or the hanging lights. Those are always good. The corgi, the yeah, so any of those gifts you can do. The bouquet. Yeah. All right, friends. All right, take care. Appreciate y'all. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all coming through. I'm jumping off a little early because I have to get myself packed and ready to go. All right, I appreciate everybody. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, pals.